I'm Alex Van Pelt.
And I'm Cameroon.
And this is what's happening, what's up in the Counter-Strike world.
Ninjas in Pajamas summed things up perfectly in a video they released on the 24th, getting pumped up for Cluj-Napoca, and the time has finally come to see what they're made of. This weekend, we'll finally get to see how each of the 16 teams fighting for the $100,000 first place prize have prepared. In case you don't remember or are suffering from tunnel vision after trying to set up the perfect team for Valve's new fantasy team game, I'll remind you what teams are in which groups so you know who's in the running. Before I say the teams, keep in mind Cluj-Napoca has the playing field technically split into two groups, Challengers and Legends. Each group will consist of 2 Legend teams and 2 Challenger teams, making a total of 4 groups of 4. Don't worry if that confused you, I'll break it down for you here real quick. In Group A, Fnatic, Luminosity, Cloud9, and Vexed. In Group B, Team Solomid, G2, Mouse Sports, and Flipside. In Group C, Virtus Pro, Ninjas in Pajamas, Titan, and Team Liquid. In Group D, Envious, Navi, CLG, and Dignitas. Now each of these teams will be fighting for 2 spots allotted per group to continue on in the tournament, culminating in a $100,000 first place check. If you're an early riser or late to sleep, the tournament is set to start at 10 a.m. in Romania, that's 3 a.m. Central Standard Time for us in North America, and you can catch it at twitch.tv/DreamhackCS. Good luck gambling your skins out there this week, as with the epic matches coming up, it's pretty hard to say who's going to win this one. Fnatic has always been a contender, VP seems to be in prime shape, and Envious has been ripping their share of throats out recently. Plus, with all of the challengers in this event, we could see some upsets, or dare I say it, a North American win. The Lunar Tetrad just finished, so maybe this is what Cloud9 has been waiting for. Maybe Freakazoid's ultimate form. I don't know. But the stage is set and the time is now. All we can do is wait and see what happens. We'll have some highlights in the next video. If you have a favorite moment while watching Cluj-Napoca this week, throw it in the comments and we'll try to get it in the next video.
If you remember 2 episodes ago, we reported on the new season for Star Ladder Star Series, beginning with the European matches, as well as adding a North American and China division. Well, the groups for the North American division and matches have just begun. We will see 16 North American teams compete for the 2 spots offered for the LAN finals that will be happening from January 13th to the 17th. The groups have been announced, so we will see Team Noble battling Complexity, X-Follow Esports, and Winterfox in Group A. Counterlogic Gaming, Conquest, Follow Esports, and X-Coast will be fighting for the top 2 spots in Group B. Group C will have Team Liquid, Enemy, Games Academy, and Denial going at it. Finally, Luminosity, 3's Up, Method, and Ace Gaming will be trying to topple each other in Group D. As mentioned, matches have already begun, with Conquest winning their first match against Follow Esports, and Team Liquid beating Enemy. Also, take notes, in groups, all matches are a best of 3, so don't miss the action going on in the Star Series.
This month has seen its fair share of roster changes, and with Cluj-Napoca happening, it's no surprise some teams made some last-minute changes hoping to give them that secret edge. This can be seen in the recent addition to Mouse Sports, with KPO joining on as coach. HLTV.org has a breakdown of his experience amid the announcement and shows that KPO is definitely a qualified coach. Mouse Sports, the organization, have been in the CS community for a long time, but many of the newer players might be more focused on teams like VP and Fnatic, as they've been winning more consistently. With this addition for Mouse Sports going into Cluj, it could be a little dash of something that they needed in order to step into the spotlight. In contrast, HellRaisers and Winterfox both had poor showings during the Cluj qualifier. Both organizations decided to make changes in hopes for a better future. Flipside let go of Simple's contract on the 23rd, and surprisingly, HellRaisers parted ways with him as well, deciding to find another person to fill their 5th spot permanently. Now, if you remember back in July, Simple went public criticizing his team, saying, "I'm not saying that this player is better or this player is worse. I just do not know how you cannot do simple stuff when you've been playing CS for so long." But to his credit, he did also say, If some of you think my behavior is terrible, remember that you do not know me in real life. Do not judge me by the words I say when I am angry. So yes, Simple did try to backpedal away from the comments he made, but the fact that he's currently teamless could be a testament from organizations like HellRaisers and Flipside Tactics that he's a bad decision waiting to happen. But enough about Simple. Another organization that went through a semi-dramatic roster change, Conquest, has found a replacement for Ronnie Ricks Billicky. Peter Stanislaw will join Shazam, Daps, Rush, and Nafly after the semi-dramatic leaving of Ricks, where he had called the team out for being mentally unstable last week. Drama aside, Conquest now has 5, and will make their first LAN appearance for the CEVO Season 8 offline finals, November 6th through the 8th. If this is a successful mix, we could see a decent placing for Conquest. But if things are as dysfunctional as Rick said, there could be some more changes for them in the future.
Happening directly after this weekend's Counter-Strike Major in Cluj-Napoca, the CEVO Pro League Season 8 Finals will take place from November 6th to the 8th. As mentioned last week, CEVO announced a list of finalists that will be attending the event. Also, we talked about HellRaisers being unable to make it due to medical reasons and the replacement being announced soon. Well, CEVO announced last Wednesday on their Twitter that Michael Laley's G2 Esports will be taking the last spot for the LAN finals. But wait, announced on the 27th, it looks like G2 will not be able to attend due to travel issues, so Mousesports will be taking their spot. Also, CEVO has released the groups for the finals with Virtus Pro, Team Liquid, Dignitas, and Conquest in Group A, and Navi, Titan, Luminosity, and Mousesports in Group B. So guys, we won't be getting a break this weekend after the major, but get hyped because that means we get 2 weekends in a row with some exciting groups. Thanks for catching this week's episode of What's Happening, What's Up.
For this week's moment in CS, don't forget, pro players fail too.
Retake has come in, it's down to a 2v2, and actually Happy and MBK doing great work, but on the bomb side, C's holding down. It's going to be MBK pushing in, he's got the tag! Oh, the bomb is defused! Unbelievable! And time's starting to tick a little faster, but Guardian does get that pick, forcing shots to peek out a little. Guardian sees, chimes in with 1. Now just Keo left line, bomb is ticking. Guardian's going to go for it, Seas needs to hold off Keo, he goes down, it's a bomb to be defused, and he's done it again! This is unbelievable from Navi. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say when we're just sitting and watching here, but it felt like MV just threw that round away.
Certainly comes to mind recently, but this is going to be a delayed push. We're just going to try and wait for that angle. Well, that grenade's not going to work. Push on. Nobody saw it. Okay. Nobody's watching this game.
No. Pressure going up right close and personal. He's looking right at his eyes and still will get it. Oh.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Keo put the bomb down. That was cute. Wouldn't you say?
Adorable.
Just based on rotational knowledge, they just honestly felt that it wasn't a good time to get that trade kill.
Always close the door.
Nice.